Hello everyone, this is Santiago Zapata, and today we're going to be playing Monte del Diablo. This is a roguelike, a very traditional roguelike. This is a game that I made along with some friends for the 7-day roguelike challenge for this year. And what you're seeing here, the title screen made by Inkiluana. So this is the story of the game. I'm going to actually read it. This is the story of my great grandfather Antonio, who had a coffee farm in the valley of Oporapa, a rock land of mountains and rivers inhabited by hard-working people known as the Paisa. One day, when he was having a cup of coffee with his son, his life changed forever. The devil appeared, claiming Antonio's soul for him because of his sinful, degenerate life. He extended his hand, drawing Antonio towards him, but then his eldest son, Adrian, intervened. He charged ahead, trying to protect his father, but he was no match for the Prince of Lies. Guilt consumed Antonio as the innocent soul of his kid took his place as payment. Satisfied, the devil flew to the Farashong Hills, his mad laughter filling the night. My great-grandfather, with tears in his eyes and a machete in hand, swore vengeance. This is the story of how my great-grandfather, Antonio Zapata, bet the devil. So this is a game that is based on a lot of local stories, folk stories of men, like countrymen that were very brave and fought the Diablo, the devil itself. And yeah, we created this game, which is like a very traditional Gameboy Color-like game. But I am not going to be talking a lot about the design of the game. That may come for another episode. Today we're just going to play and keeping an eye on the chat. So if you have any question about the game, just let me know. So we start here. This is our farm, and the game gives us some indications. We can at any time we can use the question mark key to see a common reference if we need to know how to play the game. The music is tiple music. This is a musical instrument that is very traditional to Colombia and to the Andean region, I believe, in general. Alright, so we are here in our farm. We got some chicken there, our dog. We're going to go ahead and pet the dog. This is our coffee farm. We're just going to inspect it a little bit before moving on with our quest to kill El Diablo, or to beat El Diablo. That's Acacia, and this is our mule, Rosita, and she's going to join us in our quest. So we need to go to the hills, the Farashong Hills, and that's like the ultimate quest, or what we have to do in the game is to go there and beat the devil. But we cannot just go there because we need to prepare. So the first thing we're going to need to do is to visit the towns. The towns are placed randomly every time you play. This is San Felipe. And let's talk with the people and see what they say. Only a blessed blade can kill El Diablo. So yeah, we need to find a way to bless our machete. This guy can upgrade the machete for 100 pesos. Let me know when you have money. I have 50 pesos, so not enough. So a big part of the game is actually scavenging for items so that you can sell them. And this guy, or well, there are merchants in every town has one, and you can buy the stuff that you find in the caves. So I'm not going to buy anything here. We start with a bottle of aguardiente, panela, and coffee. And these three items should be enough to survive initially. So let's continue down the road to the Farashong Hills. I mean, I already know a lot about the game, but if you're playing, you would like to visit more towns, not just the first one. And this is something that lots of people struggle with. So where's the hills? These are the hills. But in order to enter, spoiler, you need to go through this forest. and that's the entrance to the Farashon Hills. So we're going to go ahead and enter. There's some tutorial here. So we are going to pick stuff, and there's already some combat going on. So the combat system of the game, we are experimenting with something called the Berraquera, or the guts. Basically those, you have two stats. The heart is the health, the actual your health. If it reaches 0, you fade out and you return to the last safe place. And then there's also these lightning bolts, 50, that's the guts. So in combat, the guts are reduced every time you hit an enemy or every time you're hit. And if they reach 0, then you are at big risk of suffering wounds. So for example, let's try hitting this guy here. He consumed 1 guts from us, and well, every attack also consumes 1 guts. We can recover the guts by drinking aguardiente or agua panela or coffee from Mina Roja. But yeah, let's continue the fight. Another thing that happens in the combat is that sometimes you will dodge attacks. So for example, there I dodge attack from the monkey, from this mad monkey. And yeah, the combat is actually pretty simple in the game, at least in this current iteration. It's just about deciding when to fight, and there are actually not many choices that you can do besides running away or fighting, but you also have to maneuver yourself in the battlefield to know like what to do and to avoid being like surrounded by a lot of enemies. So we're going to be picking all that we can carry. I cannot carry anymore. I am at 28 guts, so I'm going to battle a bit more so that it's worth using the panela. The panela recovers 25 guts. Yeah, it's worth doing that now. Oh well, 10 guts, sorry. Let's pick this axe, and then we are going to finish this very short first run into the dungeon. Oh, Ryan Sarma is here. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, the aguardiente is very traditional to the Paisa culture, so we had to include it some way, and we did. I don't know you have had it, but yeah, it's very traditional from around here. Alright. We actually don't need to do this more battling because we are going to leave the dungeon right now. We are going to use this escape prayer. This is the thing that we can use to escape to safety, and we're going to go there and sell these 5 things, and maybe that's going to be enough for us to upgrade the machete for our first time. Let's see. Back to the valley, and we are going to do a trip to one of the towns. I will go to the first one that we visited because in there is where we can upgrade the machete. So we are here back to San Felipe. We're going to look for the merchant, and he's giving us 200 pesos for this, so that's good. We don't need anything from him now. We need to upgrade the machete with this guy, so let's do that. And we have a level 2 machete with 18 attack. We also need to find another town where we can upgrade the carriel. The carriel is this bag that we have, and that's going to allow us to carry more items. So let's go and find another town. Let's see. Our town's this way. There's another town here, Ortigas. Let's say who lives here in Ortigas. Ortigas. Okay, so this is like a priest, and he's telling us, bring me the codex of Gabriel and holy water, and I will turn your machete into heavenly punishment. So this is a quest that we gotta do as part of when we are playing the game. Alright. Um, let's go see who else is here. There is a merchant. There's some donkeys here, some mules. No one else here. So Ortigas is here, and that's where we can get our machete transformed into a holy machete or something. No more towns around here. So we have to go across the river and find some other towns. Here's another town. Pozo Largo. Pozo Largo has the local distillery, so this guy can sell us aguardiente for cheap. No, I don't need more aguardiente for now. I'm good. We need to upgrade the carriel so that we can do like a deeper run into the dungeon. Also, let's talk with the people. So this guy, let's see what he says. The entrance to the Farashong Hill is hidden in the forest. We know that. We already went into them. Pedrerío. In here we can find this guy. I can make your Ruana stronger for 110. This will increase our defense. And that's very useful because that allows us to evade attacks. A holy man used to live in a cave in the south of the valley. So this is hinting us to another place that we need to visit in order to complete that ritual to transform the machete. Alright, how much do I have? 150. I want to keep this money for the upgrade of the carriel. And I think the only place that is missing is this hidden town in the forest, El Camellal. Now we are looking for this girl called Adriana who can upgrade the carriel. And I know because I made the game, but if you didn't know, well, then you will have to explore a little bit more. And actually I cannot find her. Oh, there she is. I am Adriana. I can trade in your old carriel for a better one for 100. Yes. A beautiful work of craftsmanship. So we can now carry 16 items, which is going to be very useful. And we only have 50 left. Let's go ahead and buy some aguardiente from the merchant somewhere around. I cannot find him anymore. The next upgrade is 200. So we're going to have to do some more trips here, and I cannot find the merchant. We want, well, Ryan is mentioning canelazo. Canelazo is another very traditional food. We did not include canelazo here. That actually I believe it's more of the central part of the country. But, well, since I am having some real coffee, let's buy some coffee here from Mina Roja, Red Mina's coffee. So I'm going to buy 2 of these. And that should be it. We don't have much money. Alright, so now that I'm here and they told us that there was a holy man living in a cave in the south of the valley. Oh, there's the cave. What a coincidence. So let's go into that cave. This is called the Cave of the Guacharos. And this is another dungeon that we need to visit. So we're going to fight this guy. And we're going to start scavenging. Space to pass the turn is very useful sometimes. Every time you visit the dungeons or the caves, they are going to be generated again. you cannot go back, so they are non-persistent dungeons. We can now carry 16 items, so watch out. My guts are at 7. I'm going to have some coffee. Exploring the cave. We're looking for stuff to sell, but also for the exit, so we can get more stuff to sell and survive. In that regard, it's a very simple game. Remember, we made this game in 7 days for the 7-day roguelike challenge 2023. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, but of course sometimes it's going to be a bit simple in some aspects. We recently upgraded it so that there's more animations, or at least in the combat is more clear what's going on, because before it was not very clear. And look at that, I am already at 3 wounds and 2 guts, so it's not shaping up very good. I did not bring any bandage, so I will not be able to recover these wounds. If I die, all that I have scavenged will be gone. So I gotta keep an eye out on that. Had 2 coffees, I'm at 3 wounds, and if I get another wound, I will better leave the dungeon before it's too late. There can be an enemy anywhere. Another thing worth mentioning is that in the game there are some enemies, well, all of them are based on the local myths and legends of Colombia. So that's the way up to the next level. Let's go there. Some evil monkeys here, and oh, this is not looking good. I wonder if I can survive without drinking that aguardiente. Let's see. Just gotta be a little bit careful. Let's take this axe. That we are in the 2nd level of the Cave of Guacharos. Just one more thing and we are going to leave. We don't want to risk dying. But oops, no. So we are in this situation where we got 1 wound left and 0 guts. And if I try to use, so yeah, remember that I said that if I had 2 hearts, I would live, but I did not because I was too greedy. And now we are in this situation where we're going to die and we're going to lose all this loot that we had collected because I was too stupid. If I use the stamp to get out of the cave, it's going to take some time and it's going to take 2 turns. So the best thing I can do now is try to evade this enemy and try to find a safe place. So let's try to do that. Luckily, I think currently I can do some easy evade maneuvers like this, and that should be enough. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the escape prayer, which is a stamp of Saint Benedict, San Benito, and we're going to just walk away from danger. And we are saved. We've got 1 heart and a lot of stuff to sell. Economy is probably unbalanced. Let's sell all these tools to the merchant that is here. 360 is not that much actually. We got 370, and let's go and upgrade that Ruana so that we can do better in combat. We did not recover the guts, just the wounds. So we should do that before hitting back. We're going to take the Ruana upgrade. Now we have 20% of evade. We are going to drink this aguardiente. And then we got 25 guts. Let's go to the merchant. And let's buy another aguardiente. 2 aguardientes. a bandage is pretty expensive, but it will allow us to dive deeper, so let's buy that. And we got 130 money that we can use. I think I will further upgrade. Can I do this? Oh no, how much do I have? I got 130. No, let's save that for our next upgrade. And let's return to the cave. So I believe right now we should be able to dive a bit more. Dongos. This is a nod to Emerald Woods, another one of our games where you can find dongos. So the Cave of the Guacharos, there are probably many places named like that in Colombia. I know of one, and I understand that Guacharo is a bat. I may be wrong. I'm not too much of a explorer of the wilderness, but yeah, this is just like a nod to that. And again, as you can see, there are no experience points, so really there's not much point of fighting if you are not advancing. For example, right now we know where the level exit is, so those fights that I did were completely needless, just for fun. Let's go up. Second level of the cave. Low on guts already. Let's drink some. Yeah, there are two. We should have about another one. And we do really need that machete upgrade. We are level 2, doing 18 attack, and even these monkeys are causing us some bad times. And you see, I mentioned that one of the goals in combat was not let yourself be surrounded, and I just let them do that. So I'm going to walk here through this corridor so that they don't gank against me. Cave of Guacharos. I don't need more dongos. I got 3 already. And I don't have any wounds. Ah, that's a scary one. You never know. They may come in handy sometime. But my main problem now is the guts. My guts are very low. I need some motivation. Holy water! We need that for the ritual. And an axe. Another dongo. You know, you never know. It cannot be sold, but it can be useful. Like there, I lost 1 heart. Let's eat one of the dongos. We recovered that heart. I'm going to go ahead and drink the aguardiente. 26. Right. Monkey. There's many enemies here. No, let's yeah. All right. That's the exit to the next level. We're gonna go to level 3 of the Guacharos cave. Let's see if there's anything interesting around here. Oops. Just some enemies. No treasure. Shovel. More dongos. Yeah, we got 1 wound, so let's use one of these dongos. Remember, this is a game that you can play for free. I'm going to take note of that because I always forget. Play El Monte del Diablo for free at slash.itch.io. It's a web game for free, completely free. I know it's crazy, like a game as cool as this one can be played for free. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. You can go ahead and play this game for free. And slash.itch.io. This is a game that I made with some friends for the 7-day roguelike challenge, and no one has won so far that I know. So if you are the first one to win, I'm going to include you in the game. But you cannot win because I don't know. I haven't tested if the game is winnable. I hope it is. It's an easy roguelike, you know, because you don't die for good. But it's okay. I'm trying to be more accessible so that people it's not always mad at me. So we are on the 3rd level of the cave. Oops. I'm not doing good here. Let's go to this corridor. There's a dongo there. And I got 1 wound, 2 wounds. Oh, lucky there. Oops, no. Let's do our trick again. Crap, well, we don't have a big loot. We just have a lot of mushrooms. I'm going to try and hide here. Hopefully that second monkey won't follow us. Okay, so that was good. Let's have these dongos. Oops, there you are. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. The last thing you remember is you faded out because of your wounds. It seems Rosita, the mule, pulled your sorry ass into the town. Alas, your possessions, except for your machete, carril and rana, are gone. So, we died. I need to be more careful. We don't have anything. We're back to, well, but we do have our equipment upgrades at least. So, yeah, we're back to where were we? Pedrerío. And now we need to head back there and try to be more careful. Probably you are a better roguelike player than I am, and you will have a better run. At least we're back to 25 guts. And back to collecting crap in the dungeons. I always say dungeons, they are not dungeons, but you know what I mean. Thematically they are caves, but gameplay wise, roguelike wise, they are dungeons. So just a different name, I guess. Actually this enemy that is there is a duende, so kind of like an imp. And what happened was that during development, you know, well, everybody is super busy, and the artist Aguer Vida, who did all this excellent pixel art that you are seeing, or at least most of it, well, in the asset list that I made for him, there were like 6-8 enemies, something like that, and he did not manage to create assets for 2 of them, and they happened to be like some of the first enemies that you met, including that green bald guy. So basically he did the real enemy, which is like a duende with a hat, a very big hat, which was part of the research that that we did for the game. It's like a local legend. But yeah, I had to create that variation without hat, and he's like a lower level enemy. Guacharos 1, have we found the exit? Yeah. We are low on guts and we don't have anything to recover that. I think even now it would be a good idea to leave and buy some aguardiente. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fade out. Phase out. Go to this town and buy some aguardiente for our journey, because else it's not going to last a lot. We're going to go to the local tavern. Adriana, I cannot afford that carrel upgrade right now, but I'll come back here. 200 pesos, that helps. And yeah, give me some aguardiente. 1, 2, 3. And some arepas to recover the wounds? No, I don't need that. I need one. Alright. Well, they are cheap. Coffee from Red Minas. The cave is procedural. Yeah, this is a roguelike, and the caves are completely procedural. So every time you play, and even now that we escaped the cave system, and when we go back, the cave will be completely new, and you cannot go back. So yeah, it's like a one-way adventure, but it's also restocked with treasure, so that's a good part. And I forgot to drink that aguardiente there. Oops, oops, oops. This sucks. This sucks very badly. Am I going to die this quick? I cannot believe this. No. Let's drink the aguardiente in front of this duende. And let's... Come on. That was not a very good start. We're going to eat the arepita. Where's the arepita? Well, it doesn't have an icon there yet. That recovered our wounds, and we're going to drink another bottle of aguardiente antioqueño. They're blocking me there. Come on, don't be cowards. There's a lot more enemies. It's just that I'm exploring this Guacharos cave, which is like a lower level cave. We do need that equipment upgrade to face the other one, so we're just collecting stuff to sell in the towns to someday be able to challenge El Diablo. Did I explore this already? Yeah, the caves are procedural, and that's another reason why they look so plain compared to the other parts of the world, because we did not manage to, or I did not manage to make this procedural cave look better, because you know it's always harder with procedural levels to give them that humane touch, that creative touch of adding details, but also some things can be automated, like doing better walls so that it doesn't look like there's a block there. That's also why they feel pretty empty. It's always a challenge to create like interesting procedural places, and you know 7 days is not enough if you want to. I think we were pretty aggressive and pretty ambitious, and I think for the most part we managed to do something good, but yeah, you cannot do everything in 7 days. Also, I gotta say that yeah, we did this game during 7 days, but we did reuse a lot of stuff, including JSRL. JSRL is like the framework, the JavaScript framework that I have like been making through the years with common roguelike things, you know, like the grid-based movement, and the what else does JSRL have? The line of sight, you know. All that was built into JSRL. On the other hand, well, the version of JSRL that we used did have some work in the graphical interface, but I had to do a lot of work to make scrolling work and to make like this kind of Gameboy-like interface, and now I'm going to die. Let's drink the aguardiente. Using items takes 2 turns. Let's eat the dongo 1 and 2, and let's have another shot of aguardiente now. Well, I have coffee. What happens if you have coffee after aguardiente? You get more relaxed, I guess. They say you should not do that. Never do that. Let's go. Watchers 3. And I think from here we may find some stronger enemies. We need that rana for good. Oh, it's just monkeys now. Like these monkeys You know, you see those red eyes in the monkeys. Of course, that means that they are evil. They are possessed by Satan. Another question from OXAFPF. Is JSRL also used in Emerald Woods? Yes. So JSRL, it's not like an engine, you know. It's not like a dependency that you have on the project. It's this the idea of JSRL is that it's a template. So you use it to start making your game. But once you started it using it, it's like a separate code base. So, for example, it's not easy to get the updates, right, that were made to the engine. But on the other hand, you are completely free to take what the JSRL is and just change it for your particular game. So, yes, JSRL is part of the Emerald Woods DNA, I guess. And also Spelunky, roguelike, and some of the other roguelikes that I have made recently. The idea is that you backport. So, for example, when I have some time, I would backport. I run out of stuff to recover my guts. Some of the improvements that I made, or some of the work I made when I was developing this game, I would put it back into JSRL so that it's usable for future games that are going to use the template. Or at least in theory, I would do that. I don't know if I'm going to have time. So many things to do. Alright, so we are it's not looking very good. We do have some mushrooms here. But I believe we better escape now. Yeah. Let's escape. Come on. Bye bye, monkey. You wanna catch me? You cannot catch me. We're going to sell all this crap to 180. Alright. For now, I don't need anything from you because I want the Super Ruana. The Super Ruana, which is going to protect me from these evil monkeys. This guy here is named Tiberio, and he's going to make my Ruana stronger. So it's now level 3 with 30% evade. And I got 95. I need to at least have some shots before going into the dungeon. So let's drink. Let's take 2 aguardientes. Another one. Go. And what do we have here? We have dongos and we have aguardiente and the holy water. Let's drink one of the aguardientes. That's not the sound you make when you drink aguardiente. At least that's what they have told me. Explore again. And again, I think maybe sometime in the future. I know that Aguarvida is creating a lot of new art. Haven't talked with him, but I saw his stream yesterday and he was doing a lot of weird stuff, like slopes for the cave. So I don't know, probably you're going to be integrating that into this to make the caves more interesting, so that every time you play, it's, you know, I mean, in the end, it doesn't matter that much, I guess, because after some runs, you will just see the abstract part of the caves, you know, the spaces. But it's, I mean, it's interesting. Like graphically, you also want to like be exploring places that look different and not just the same cave. So I don't know. I think we may also include animations for the attacks and all that kind of stuff. So keep an eye out on each page and also on my Twitter, which is /e_. I'm always posting updates about our games, or my games, because it's not always with them. I do a lot of stuff. So I think we're going to go to level 2 and then back. And you know, we are still very far from completing the game. It's been about 40 minutes run, and we are going to die again. I cannot believe this. I'm going to drink that aguardiente, and I'm going to run like crazy from these 4 mad monkeys. No, I can't go. I can't do it. I will fight. What do you say, Twitch? Should I fight or should I hide and run away? What do you think? Let me know, and I will abide to the results of this poll. Fight! Alright, let's fight the crazy monkeys. Oops, oops. Alright, so it's just 2 of them because the other ones were there. Ooh, they are pretty evasive. Alright, that it was not that bad. Let's have the aguardiente. I just improvised the sound effect. It's much more accurate. Let's eat. Oops. Come here. There's a lot of monkeys in this level. I'm going to, after this fight, I will eat some dongos. I need to recover these 2 wounds by eating a mushroom. Immediately recover a wound axe. Also, if you have any ideas to improve the game or content that you think we should include into the game, feel free to let me know. Drop into the Discord, and we are likely going to include it. The Discord, you can find it on the well, we're going to include it. I'm going to include it in the game page. Right now it's on the Emerald Woods page, but not in this one. Level 2, full of monkeys. Let's hide from this monkey, and we don't have anything else to recover the guts, but we do have a lot of stuff. We should probably try to upgrade the machete. It cuts almost everything, almost anything, but not depths. That's a joke from Stolberg, who also worked in the project as a narrative designer. He did a lot of the research for the creatures that we included, and also for something that we did not manage to include, which was the machete skills, las paradas del machete, which probably is going to be included at some point. So we're going to escape. Yeah, let's escape. Made it to level 2 this time. Let's go for that machete. The machete is sold in this other town. Let's see how's the farm going. Everything's fine. Douglas is still here. We cannot enter the house because there's no time for that. Coffee is growing. Alright, let's continue the journey. And we're going to San Felipe, and we are going to talk with this guy. Oh, we still have all the stuff. Where's the merchant? There's a merchant in every town. 320, okay. I don't need anything from you. I need a cool machete. 200, yeah. 22 attack, level 3. And the next one is 300. Got 125. Let's have some aguardiente here and some more. Go. Since we are exploring that cave, I think we don't need a lot of healing items. Another question coming: do the towns resemble real towns? Kind of. We are like basing ourselves in the architecture of the traditional towns in the Antioquia region. So you see, there's always church and some kind of Central Plaza or Park. So yeah, we try to put that as part of the design. Still could be improved, but yeah, we were really inspired. In reality, yeah, we were actually inspired by real towns. Let's drink the aguardiente and go back to that cave. Another journey. I think I'm going to try to dive into the cave pretty quick and not scavenge a lot. I want to at least complete the first part of the quest here before the stream ends, and you can see how now these baddies are dying much more quickly now with our level 3 machete. Another question coming: is the overworld map similar to Antioquia? Yes. It's inspired by the Andean region. So you know, there's a valley, a big river, and towns around it. It's not based on the actual map of Antioquia. The towns are fictional, but yes, I mean the idea was also when we made the game, we wanted to take a lot of inspiration and a lot of stuff from the region, not just the myths and the legends, but also the geography. And I'm going to die. Oh, oh. Damn monkey! Damn monkey! Don't kill me! Kill me. But yeah, we did take a lot of inspiration on that. Crap. He killed me. We're back to 25. Guts! And I got less than 10 minutes left. I wonder if I can reach the bottom of this cave. It's not looking good because without any items to recover my guts, I will have to be very, very lucky to find the exits and be able to go into the levels very quickly. So yeah, I think I will have to first do some kind of a stalking run, because you know there are almost no items that you can find in the caves that can recover your guts. So there's always going to be a journey to the towns to buy stuff. For example, here I'm failing again. This is not a very big loot, but I guess that's going to be this run. Yeah, let's escape now. Oops. Oh, no, not that one. Use this one. Very quickly, let's sell stuff and let's buy some aguardiente. I'm going to do, for a change, I'm not going to drink aguardiente this time. I'm going to just drink chocolate. If I find the merchant. 160, alright, that's good, that's good. Let's buy some chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some aguardiente. Yeah, we kind of spent all that we had. But that's because actually I need to drink. 1. I got 30 steel. Let's drink one of the chocolates. I feel strong after drinking that chocolate. 38 guts. And a lot of items that should give us a much better chance of surviving. Come here, Guacharo. Guacharo, feel the wrath of my machete. I should also mention the music. So I already mentioned that it's made using tiple, which is a very typical instrument from this region. Um, the actual musician, or what you call it, the performer, or whoever played this original music is Camilo Fique, with the direction of Quiet Gecko, our audio man. So it's great. It's a great music selection. Very fitting for the game. For example, here in the cave, you are hearing this kind of ambience made with just some chords. I don't know how to call that. But in the towns, there's all that festive environment, you know, because everybody is happy in market day or something. So very good work there by Camilo Fique and Quiet Gecko. Who else have I not? Oh, well, did I mention Laura? Yeah, the illustrations that we saw on the intro of the game, made by Inkiluana Laura Rubio. Also, excellent work there. Level 3. Are we gonna make it? Probably. That would make me happy if we could reach that, because we are approaching the end of the stream. Now, before I forget, please remember to follow me at least on Twitter. If you see my latest tweets, I am /_. You will also find the Twitter handles of the rest of the team that made this game, which again I forgot, and I need to put that back again. You can play for free, at least for now, at itch.io/.itch.io. Just go there, it's big there in the list, 100% is there, and you can play online. You don't even have to download anything. You just click on the play now button and you play. That's a crucifix. That's expensive, probably. Chocolate. Oh, got recovering items. So yeah, there are not many, but it can be found. And I'm going to drink that one that is found. Oh, another chocolate. I need to find. Got 3 minutes to find the exit from this level, from these caves. Fear my level 3 machete. You too, die. Running out of gods. Because remember, every time you attack someone, the gods go down as well. Not just when they hit you. Crap. Let's drink the aguardiente. And let's, did I bring something to recover? Oh, I should have grabbed some dongos. But I did not! There were so many dongos out there. Chocolate, yeah, I need dongo! Yeah. I feel better. Oh, there's another level before the end. So I don't think I'm going to manage to complete this cave in this stream. And there's the possessed people. They are possessed by the devil. So yeah, that's the end of this stream. I'm going to leave you in this cliffhanger. What kind of evil powers do these guys have? They look so dangerous. Again, you can play online, the /.itch.io, play online. This is a free game made by a group of friends for the 7-day roguelike challenge 2023. Remember to subscribe to the channel, follow us on Twitter, get the game, join the Discord. I'm going to put a link there to Discord in the game page, and see you soon.